Hey everybody, welcome back to Stu White, author of Easy Tarot Lessons, Easiest Way to Learn Tarot Ever, blah, 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 blah. Hey, so we got our B deck, right? So this is Two of Coins. There's a little problem here. You can see this if you go to Waite-smith.org or even pick up any modern deck. There's a shoulder line here that was never corrected. Also, we can see, because this was a redrawn, we can see all of the ribbon here. On the other decks, sometimes this border was drawn in incorrectly and it chops that off. This is an annoying card because if you notice, the wavy lines are not in line with any other representation of water. I believe that this is one of the first pip cards Pamela drew because it's very obviously a stage flat, where this is indicative, or it's a background that's painted indicative of, oh my God, I'm in the water, therefore describing that his platform or surface is unstable. If you look at some of the cards, there'll be what I call staged cards, where you see one or two lines indicating a sheet that's been painted behind the scene. Now this is what Pamela did in New York before she did the tarot. So we see here in the trumps it never happens, and in some of the later cards we don't see any such line. But that's a fun little game to just look around and try to see which cards were painted with a flat surface for the actors and then an obviously painted backdrop. Make of that what you will. I think that was just her earlier work was done like that. Okay, so what does this card mean? We're already 2 minutes in. What does this card mean? I think the answer to this card is that he is a circus performer, that he is juggling. The infinity loop feels forced, like it was added. And if you look very, very closely at the art, you go to Waite-smith.org, you can really zoom in on the original art, so you don't have to take the current representations, which have been redrawn and redrawn and redrawn as gospel. You can go to the original art and say what was really going on there. You can also open up a pictorial key to the tarot, because those images are obviously public domain, so they've been printed over and over and they've never been changed. But what we have here is the man is trying to balance, and he's focused on this as if this is already under control. So this card has so many possible meanings. We could say that this is robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's trying to balance between two options. It's being indecisive. Now we have to be careful not to steal meanings from other cards, such as the Two of Swords or the Seven of Cups, and say, well, this is indecision, well, that's indecision. We can't have cards meaning the same thing, otherwise we only have 78 cards, and now we've got cards meaning the same thing that some other card does. And that won't work, because 78 cards are all we have to describe all of reality. So, short, simple, over and above what you read in books. Notice the lack of balance. Notice that he is rather skilled at this. We can say he's not as skilled as our friend here. And again, just in case you've missed that lesson, Alpha and Omega. Look at me, I have all of the elements. Yeah, I've got the actual elements over here. But a woman, I have a stick. Don't you understand that's representative of this? And I can fly and twirl two of these things at once. And you're like, I am holding it. So this is the beginning of evolution, and this is the end of the road. So here it's kind of indicative of that, but he's not nearly as skilled. Again, trump card, big themes of that. So it's not so much that there is a one set definition, and I don't want you to fall into the trap of making one set definition. But instead, allow yourself to step in the card, ask what's going on. I would say this guy is busy. He's busy contemplating what he needs to do. Therefore, he's stuck in octave 1. Astrologically, if you don't know what that is, we'll have a course on it. for those of you who do. And that's the real issue, is that it's not so much that he's contemplating what's going on. It's more that he can't catch a break. He can't be the man of vision over here because he's too busy stuck in the maya of daily life, the distractions. So this could be a card of just where you want your enemies, your competition, to be constantly working on trying to figure out how things work and balancing back and forth, rather than being free to do what they want, or dominating the market, or crushing you, or becoming a tyrant. Who knows? Any questions? It's gone on for 6 minutes. Just post them. I will answer them for you. Thank you very much for being here.